Hi Year 2, this is your video for the 25th, Monday, for maths, and today we're going to be looking at number lines and representing and finding different numbers on number lines. So let's get going. Okay, so this is obviously a number line, quite a simple one to start off with. So you've got the numbers 0 to 10 and they're each marked with a little marker. Questions that you might be asked, for example, are can you identify the missing number on the number line? So it'll be your job to think, right, what number comes after 5? Obviously it's 6, and you will have to fill that in. That's a very simple sort of question that you might be asked. However, we're moving on to trickier numbers now, bigger numbers. This number line obviously goes up in tens because we can see that by the numbers we've got, they are increasing by 10. So it says fill in the missing numbers on the number line. So most of you are fantastic at counting in your tens, so I'm sure this won't be a problem. So we've got 0, 10, 20, 40, 50, 70, 90 and 100. So if we click onto the next one, it's filled in the missing numbers and we have 30, 60 and 80. Then you could be asked a question such as, what does this number line go up in? And obviously you've got two numbers there to help you along, 40 and 50. Obviously between 40 and 50 there's 10. So I think that this number line is going to be going up in tens. So it goes up in tens. We can tell this by working out the difference between 40 and 50. So there we go, we've filled in the missing numbers again. Then this question, we've got where would 35 be on this number line? Thinking about your multiples of 10. Multiples does sound like a tricky word, but it's not. It just basically means the numbers as you are counting up in tens, so don't let that trick you. Thinking about where 35 would be positioned on this number line. So your multiples of 10 that come before and after 35. So before would be 30 and after would be 40. So 35 is going to be right bang in the middle of 30 and 40. So if I just click here, 35 is between the multiples 30 and 40. So right in the middle there. And if you can imagine just counting up from 30 to 40, your 35 is going to be in the middle. And then again, where would 25 be on this number line? Thinking about your multiples of 10 that are coming before and after 25. So before, you're going to have 20. After, you're going to have 30. And it's going to be in the middle of those two. Oh, right, this one. What number is in the middle of 0 and 100? Okie doke. Thinking about this carefully. What number is in the middle? So you could almost do it as find half if you want to do it that way. Or you could literally look to finding the midpoint between 0 and 100. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 50 is the halfway between 0 and 100. 50 is the midpoint, so the middle point on this number line. And there we go, we've got 5 jumps between each of those, everybody. Oh, right, so fill in the missing numbers. Ooh. Then find the midpoint. Okay, if you are struggling to find the midpoint on something like this, don't worry, new learning. However, I think we can manage to fill in the missing numbers because we're starting at 5 and we've got 55 for our finishing point. I think that these are going to be going up in 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So counting up in your fives. Okay, the midpoint on this one, so I've put 0 and 20. Basically asking you to find the middle point or the number in the middle of these two. And if we look, I've added the little numbers in, so we've got 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So the middle is going to be your 10. Okie doke. Try your best today. There's going to be a few different questions relating to number lines on your sheet today. You don't have to draw out the whole number lines. Please don't worry about doing that. You can just draw the numbers. Okie doke. Thank you, everybody.